Eddie, just see whatever you can get for that old one. It's probably worthless. Yep. It is rather old. Even if if they're not interested, it's if you can get a couple of £100 scrap value.
Yep.
All right, see you in a bit, mate. Morning, everybody. It's 9:15. We were aiming to start at 9, but we had a little problem getting that old Sam cultivator on the front hitch up. It wouldn't go on the back because there's a slight bent bracket, but we managed to force it onto the front one, which was fine. So Eddie's off to go get the new cultivator. It's hopefully going to be up in the field and up and running very, very soon. So we're going to have to get this one prepped and ready to go. We've got lots to be getting on with because we've got to get these done, and then we're hoping to try and get it done before the rain gets here later on today. Not exactly sure where Owen is in this morning, and we did run out some batteries for his earpiece to him, which he was kind of having problems with his older ones. Not sure what was going on there, but we're down and ready. I suppose it's just a case of we're all set and ready and waiting now. So I'll hold on for Eddie. Is that Owen skid steer in the middle of the field? Owen, are you on? Are your comms up and running yet?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah.
You've got your skid steer in the middle of the field.
What?
Skid steer. You left it one in the middle of the field. In between mine and Eddie's house, just before the rocks, the right hand side of the road.
Oh, yeah. It fell off my truck.
Alright, fair enough. It's going to be raining soon, so I don't know if you want to get it in under cover.
Yeah.
Because I know that old one has some electrical issues.
Yeah.
Right.
Might get rid of her at some point. Oh, I left it running as well. Whoops.
What, all day? All night?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Did it use much fuel?
Yeah, I'm now flashing.
Fuel tanker at the back of the house. We had a fresh delivery the other morning, so
Perfect.
we've got plenty in there in a minute. And then once I'm done here, if you drop off the grease gun, just leave it in the back of that shed, because I think these hydraulics might need greasing up a bit. I'll stick the old grease gun on there and just fill them up.
Sorry, my earpiece decided to cut out for a second, and I had grease gun, and then that was sort of about it.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance, because I'm going to be here for a while doing these fields, can you just drop the grease gun round? Just leave it in the back of the shed, pop it on my little toolbox or something. So I've got a greasy hydraulic up here. It's looking a little bit dry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, man. See you in a bit. Alright, time to get cracking. We can get up the other end before Eddie's back. And we'll kind of meet him on the overlap, as this half of the field looks done now. We're moving on pretty quickly. And there you can see the borderline we had between the old field and the new field. Obviously we're not going to call it that now. This is just purely called the big field, because it is by far the biggest field we own.
There you go. Grease guns on the toolbox.
Cheers, mud. How did the how's the damage and the dents worked out? You been able to pop them out?
Yeah, just pulled some of them out, smacked some of them out. With a hammer, mate. Well, a mallet, some of them.
Oh, hello. Eddie's here. I'll have to cut you short for a minute. I've got to go check this new piece of equipment out. See you in a bit.
Yep.
Oh, actually, that's not too bad. I was worried that they were going to give you a green one.
No.
It's well, it's kind of opposite to the colours I've got, really.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know what? That looks bigger. Is that just me, or does that look bigger? Maybe it's because it's up. 1, 2, 3. 2. Yeah, it is. It's bigger, isn't it? 3, 2, 3. Oh, no, it's not. It's just my imagination.
Yeah. How much
Looks
do you reckon
good
you
in
got
black.
for that old scrap?
500 quid at best, probably.
6,700.
6,700.
Yep.
How?
That's not bad going.
Because it's antique.
Do you know what? I didn't think of that. So if they've given us, that was probably worth nearly 10 grand then.
Yeah.
Ah, I did not think that it could be antique. We could have sold that privately. I didn't realise that. I feel a bit stupid
Neither
now.
did I.
Still, I mean, that means that this new cultivator cost us less than 3.5 grand.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. Right, I suppose, what are we going to do? Tandem or...
Yep, can do.
Alright then, well, I'm going to start this way and then just set off slightly behind me to the left.
Yep.
Right. I'm on a good line already, so... Away I go. I'll slightly overlap the field we're already in. Already been done. Eddie will probably slightly overlap mine. Here he comes. Oh, look at that tan. I love it. This will be done in no time. Welcome back, everyone. We're still cultivating, as you can see. The tandem's changed slightly, mostly because well, Eddie's got a bit of a quicker turn rate than what this one has. So the idea is he keeps his down, and I just lift mine up at the turns, and we're able to negotiate it pretty darn well. But that's the last little sliver in this field. We've got a couple more little fields to do, which we'll probably tackle them one at a time each. And we'll get those done as quick as we can. And then we'll move on to the next project or the next bit of work that needs doing. So we'll get them done, and we'll see you in 5. So that's the last of the fields done, and well, it all got done pretty quickly. There's just one more field to do right at the back there, but until that's harvested, obviously we're not going to dig it all up. So yeah, we're pretty much done for the time being. We'll pop over and see Owen briefly, but I think likelihood is you won't see us for a few days now until it's until the next piece of work really needs to be done. So yeah, see you in a day or two, week or two, or maybe even a month. Well, with that all put away, I guess it's before we shoot over to see Owen, there is one bit of equipment that we haven't spoken about in the last month or two. Eddie managed to purchase this on a really good deal for 20k, and he got it. What was it? When we was doing the straw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now this thing, it'll only fit on the front of the new massy, and you have to have the baler on the back, otherwise it is very weight heavy. But it's basically a windrower that rakes it right into sort of the front. It goes under the wheels, and then the baler picks it up. So it does 2 jobs in one, really, when you attach it to the baler. It's a fantastic bit of kit, and believe it or not, it's actually bigger than it looks. So it's from Massey Ferguson. I'm not even sure where Eddie managed to get it from. He went off for about 4 hours and then turned up with this. So it is second hand, or second hand new, as some people like to say. But yeah, it works a treat. We've just not been able to show it off because obviously we did all the baling off camera. So yeah, but it's a nice new bit of kit that we've also added to the farm. Right. Yeah, move on to the next thing, I suppose.
Well, where's Owen? Have we seen him? Oh, there we go. There he is.
Oh, he's back at his usual spot.
That's your
I'm
equipment.
guessing he couldn't get the license for that lot over there then. He was prospecting it.
I'm gonna park this out over here out of the way. Don't get hit with his driving.
Right next to this great big old rock that's up here.
Yep. Protected by the rock.
I found a log. It's not too heavy either. I'm going to put it on his flatbed because I'm not going anywhere near that chipper. Right, well, with Owen doing that at the moment, we'll try and catch a word in edgeways, but we'll find out what happens next. Welcome back, everybody. It's August the 1st. We've got a little small harvest to do. There's Eddie. He's just been up to see Owen today, who's back up in the same sort of logging area. His aim is for get another 3 more trees down today and fully processed. He's planning on turning them all into wood chips. He's got some sort of deal done with a dealership down the road, the logging place, who are after a certain amount per month. So he's doing that. I'm not sure what Eddie's plans are for today. Probably up at the mine. But we've got this little field to get done, so we're going to get into this one. Alright, I think we're ready to go. We're in it. It's only a small field of canola, so I'm not expecting this to be a massive amount. It'll all add to the kitty, which is all that matters at the minute. And it adds a little bit of a diversity. So it shouldn't take too long. And then we'll catch up with everybody and see what everyone's plans are. Well, that's the last of it. Eddie was kind enough before he shot off to the mine to pull the trailer out with the tractor attached. I think the only problem really with that is it seems pointless for 1500 litres. There we go. We'll pop it in. It does make it easier to pour it into that silo because we can back it straight up. There we go. That's the lot of that. That's the mini field done. It will need to be cultivated as well. But it shouldn't take too long. We're going to pop this away, get it cultivated and get that tipped away as well. With the harvester put away, it's just a case of dropping this off in the silo, getting that field quickly cultivated, and then checking on Eddie up at the mine after that. So we'll try and get through these jobs real quick, but as I haven't got a good strap on this head cam today, so I'm going to try and be as brief as I can. And this will be the last little chunk of the mini field fully cultivated. There we go. Round of applause, if you will. Right. With the farm completely ready for sowing seeds again this August, we're going to have to make plans on exactly what we're going to put in what field. We have got the very big new seeder, but there is only one since the loss of the massy. So I was secretly hoping maybe buying another one, so we could run 2, maybe a smaller one, not so big that the smaller tractor could have run. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case now. The taxman has completely and utterly wiped our big chunky savings out. I mean, it's not too worried. We've got, from what Eddie's been told, a mass amount of gold coming to us, which we normally do around Christmas time, but we may have to get to it sooner from what we hear. So yeah, hold your horses for that one. Let me just open that. I'm glad that I managed to get most of it done. And oh, hello, there's a little Kubota in here. I didn't realise that was parked up in here. That made me jump. Well, I've got the keys for the landing, so we're going to be taking the land over. Alright, use that mirror. I can see just about. There we go, we're out. Alright, and I'm going to shoot over to the mine. I'll quickly shoot in and make a cuppa before he sees me. I'll put the coffee machine on for him as well while I'm down there. Alright, I'm gonna go stick a coffee on. And I suppose I'll take one out to him and all. Alright.
Hello. Hang on.
Yeah,
Oh.
here's your coffee.
Thanks, mate.
That's right. How's things looking? I can see you've done. Are you picking up scraps?
Yeah, just from this little bit. Yeah, this last little bit over there.
Blimey, you've
Truck
cleared
around.
so much.
I know. I've been busy. My next task is to bring the seems I'm coming over to this corner now, is to bring the lights over here as well.
Oh, right, yeah. Have you managed to get that chunk that was in this side as well? Or
What side?
around here, there was that... No, it's still here. There's a massive pile around here. There's quite a bit. I think, is that the last chunk as well? So, yeah, I think we're only going to... This is going to be one of the last goal hauls then, isn't it?
Potentially, yeah. Or we maybe have one more, but not as big. This one's
This is going to be the last big one.
yeah.
And
I've
it's
also just
been
had
a
a
while,
phone
a little
call.
longer. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I've just had not long had a phone call from the goal people.
How
So
bad?
we need to get down there pretty soon.
So what you're
And
thinking? September. 2 months ahead schedule.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
And he
technically
hopes
it's
that we've
been
got a
longer.
big trailer.
Well, technically we have. We've got Owen's big one and his rig. The problem being is, I don't think it would get round that corner.
I reckon I could get around there.
We could give it a go, and if it fails, we'll have to go back to what we normally do.
Or what we do is we just back the rig from the outside of the exit back and just load it like that. Because he did say he'd seen the big rig. Owen in the big rig. He said we could back it in the exit and straight back.
That's one way, I suppose you could do it. But it's yeah, if we could get it in and around the corner, it'd be brilliant. But even then, saying that, there's not going to be much manoeuvring room.
Exactly.
We'll figure something out. Yeah, do you need any help down here at the minute?
Well, I know they're running low on stones, so if you want to grab if you've got nothing else planned, if you want to grab a
Loader?
loader and help load these two up, be great.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
How's it looking on the fill level on that one? I've put about 4 buckets in there now. 3/4.
Yeah, it's got 75%.
Okay, see you later.
Right, mate.
See you later.
Oh, sorry mate, what?
God, this bit of bedrock's a bit tough to get through, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, that one.
Come on. You got another truck incoming, have you?
Yeah.
I tell you, I quite like this, especially with the door pinned open. Nice breeze comes through.
I know the feeling that's how I run most days with the door open.
Yeah, I can see why as well. Really nice breeze. I suppose it's a bit horrible when it's raining though.
Oh, that's the only time it's shut.
Alright, I'm just going to park this one up and Eddie's finished that last truck off and then we've got 2 to take down to end this particular day out. And then we're going to have to start planning on the planting stage for the farm as well. But yeah, all in all, productive few days now. leave that open for him. Well, I'll walk this way round. Alright, here we go, we're here. Let's jump up. Up the ladder. Yeah, that's definitely all full. There's a nice full load there. It'll be back down in a minute. Right, let's jump on down. What? There we go. Right. Left the keys in here. Yes.
What's you taking the new one?
Oh, I like these ones. These are good trucks. It's the steering I like the most of. Oh, a bit bumpy
Oh,
through
you
here,
got
I'll take it. I see ya.
You got the Jake brake on.
Oh, yeah.
Got to take to Winston.
Done. Wow, this has got some strength behind it, considering what it's towing. You're coming out, I'll take it. Alright.
Yeah, I'm just tipping the last trailer, but you've got another bay you can pull into. Pull onto the back bay.
Alright. See if I can get this right the first time round. Have I overshot it? Or am I not on it properly yet?
You're probably on the wrong.
Hang on. Let me flick the switch. Let me know if it's tipping now.
Yeah.
Right. So you're on this truck. It's the second switch does the tipping. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're pretty much the same, similar sort of... well, they are similar, really, aren't they? Ever so slight differences between the two. That one emptied?
Pull forward, yeah. Pull forward.
Alright. And...
Link it. Switch it to rear trailer, that's it. Amazing stuff.
Right.
You're done, buddy.
All done?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Go.
Do you know I said there was a lot
Yeah, I remember you saying.
of gold? Yeah, well, they've just let me have a sneak peek.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Nice. That's
Do you
what
know
we
how
want,
normally
though,
have
isn't it?
like 1 to 2 stacks?
Yeah, give or take.
Like one big one and then like half a small one.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
we
think the
have
biggest
like
goal
2
haul we
full
had. I think the biggest goal haul we ever had was 2 full stacks.
Yeah, we've got 2.5 full 2.5 stacks so far.
Sweet. Coming on inside. Woo! Whoa! Ho ho ho! Did you clip the rear trailer?
No, I stopped you from spinning out.
No, it wouldn't have span out. It was alright.
It flips.
Winston, give him a honk. It'll be nice to old Winston. You wanting these back up the top?
Yeah, please.
No, I've got to go the longer way round, so it's already facing out for you. So this one won't need to be turned. Alright, there we go. Oh, you got the old frog spawns out again. How clear the water is inside there. Now, you couldn't drink this water, though. Too much minerals in that water. That'll make you actually quite ill. Although it makes it almost crystal clear. And it's probably fine for swimming. You just won't want to drink it. No, there's Eddie. Oh, well, there's the truck. Did he already leave? He must have ran past me. There you are. Planning on going back, heading back, are we?
Yeah, gonna get some lunch, I think.
No worries. I'll come back with you.
A bit later.
Yeah.
Go
I
get
think
some lunch.
we'll call that one. We'll call that one a day for me. I'll have some lunch with you, and then I've got to get on to planning for what's going to be planted.
Yeah, well, I'll get some burgers on the barbie and we'll have a planning meeting in the farm with the farm.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. We'll see if we can get hold of Owen. I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't been on comms most of the morning. I think he's picked up the dodgy battery one, even though I replaced it with him early this morning. So if we can't get hold of him, I'm not going hunting. He'll figure out where we are later on. Once he comes back at about 4 o'clock.
It's nothing to do with dodgy battery.
Oh, ain't it? Oh, it ain't his. You don't reckon he's on the phone to his wife or Sally? I reckon
No,
still...
he's in bed because he was drunk so much last night. He woke up sick as a pig again.
Oh dear. Oh, I don't know what we'll do with him. Maybe we'll have to dunk him in the river. Head first.
Yeah, about right.
I reckon 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Alright, well guys, ladies and gents. Let's wait for him to move out my rear view. There we go. We're going to head back home and call that one an afternoon. I think Eddie's planning on moving his lights in a second, although he has just whacked on one. So I will see you next time when we'll be getting some seeding done, more than likely, if we haven't already done it by then. We've got lots of fields to seed and plan on what we're going to do with them. We've got more mining equipment to get cleaned and used, etc. We've got to get that as much as we can in, because we are going to be going down next month and pretty much emptying the gold haul and seeing how far that's come. He says 3 stacks. I mean, if it's 3 stacks, that's going to be massive. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother putting this one away because I think I'll be using the Land Rover in the next day or two. I think I've just clipped my own mailbox as well. So until then, it's been Matty G. Peace out. Fresh air. It does look like it's going to rain.